I had a very good metalwork teacher. He sort of inspired me in some ways. I did metalwork and automotives at school, and it was my sort of thing, so I followed it up. And I did 1 week of work experience here, just to see if it was what I thought it was, if I was suitable for the job. And boss liked me, so he took me on. And a week later, I started 1 day a week, and from there, it's gone to full time now. This is an example of something you'd do. It's a little, it's a mount for a hydraulic ram. So this comes out of a solid block of material, probably yay big. And you've got to cut it down to size. You've got to get exact dimensions in there, exact widths there, and then it's got to have certain holes drilled in it. The trade is not so much being able to do it, it's being able to set it up and do it. Because you can teach anyone to stand here and do the job, but if you have to change the job for something else, that is what the industry is. Yeah, the boss always tries to give me an example of how much things cost, certain tools, and you can break them quite easily and they're worth a couple $100. And when you put in perspective to what you earn a week, it really does scare you sometimes.
A lot of kids, you know, the light's on but no one's home, you know, and it's in one area and out the other. But Andrew's been very keen and he asks questions, and, you know, he's always keen to learn, and that's very good.
Well, in my first year as a school-based apprentice, it started when I started year 11. My week was pretty hectic actually. Monday and Tuesday I went to school. Wednesday in the afternoon I went to TAFE. Thursday I went to work, and then Friday I went back to school. So in essence I was at work 1 day a week, at TAFE half a day a week, and at school 3.5 days a week. Going from 1 day a week to 5 days a week is a big step. Getting up every morning is one of the harder things. You don't get to sleep in as much. But yeah, Friday is probably my second favourite day of the week, after Wednesday when I get paid, because everyone loves money. But no, definitely Friday, because if you didn't have that Friday feeling, I don't know what I'd do.